very visually pleasing. I have no idea what scale this is. We could be looking from orbit at some sort of massive river, or we could just be examining like some skin cells under a microscope. Anyway, yes, good evening ladies and gentlemen, welcome to North, which was described as you apply for asylum in a city. Dear sister, yesterday I arrived in the city. I know I promised to write sooner, and I wanted to. I tried, but the desert is unforgiving and restless, and I didn't have a moment to breathe. You can't even begin to imagine what it's like. The burning heat, the landscapes of fire. I applied for asylum today. The people here speak strangely, so I don't really understand what I have to do. I'm sure I will... Is that someone screaming? I'm sure I will figure out what to do quickly, though. In the meantime, I'll try to write everything down so I don't forget how things work around here. Are you trying to tell me to do that? Don't be mad at me. I will write more often from now. If everything goes according to plan, I'll be able to send money soon, and maybe you can join me. The South is not a good place for people like us anymore. I hope you are well. Kiss Eric for me. So yes, we are applying to live in this very strange city full of these strange people, which hopefully we will get to admire their strangeness. Hello, Mr. Security Camera. A lot of security cameras. Are we going for a sort of Orwellian vibe? Is that what we're rolling with? It's very grey, very monotone, pretty grim. Enter church. Alright, I suppose I'll enter the church. You weren't exactly kidding when you said this place was strange. What is this, the Church of Scientology? Hello? Are you human? No, evidently not. You are probably those Crystal Skull aliens from the 4th Indiana Jones film. Press right mouse button to convert. Alright. You have not been seen. What? I'm sorry. Do you want to explain to me precisely what you're on about? Is there more, or is that just a single ending? No, okay, that was just me going for a nice trip in the church. Okay, now I've converted myself. Brilliant. Okay, so I've converted to the local religion. That must surely help with my asylumness. Post the letter. Yes, I should do that, so that my sister can see me. Dear sister, my apartment is next to the church. They call it the Church of the Watching Eye. People just stand there like zombies. They are already dead. I'm not sure how to join the church, but I think it has something to do with the surveillance cameras. I think I have to be seen by all the cameras in order to prove. But to prove what? None of this makes any sense. Okay, so I have to be seen by all the cameras. So how do I know if a camera has seen me? Right mouse button to be seen. Oh, that's what it meant by you have not been seen. You have not been seen by the cameras, so you're not allowed to convert. I see. So is that my objective then? Is this my apartment? Go home. Yes, let's go inside. Let's see if we can find an Oreo to eat or something. Something exciting. Something. Oh, hello. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing in my home? Can I get a better look at you? You have long fingers. Take the pills. You feel bad? No. Do you feel bad? You will. Okay. Somebody certainly feels bad in here. Goodness. Okay, there's x-rays of hands. Look at. Hello. You seem horribly familiar. Where have I seen that man before? I want to say Edward the 7th? Anyway. Moving swiftly on. What else do we have? People dying whilst the Illuminati look on. Some man in a nice hat. I see. This was Doctor Who, the 18th century, I suppose. The pilot episode. This is some people in some old town throwing a body into the river. That's a picture of some sort of flea or mite or something like that. Although mind you, it's got 8 legs. It's probably an arachnid of some form, isn't it? This looks like an old medical scanner that really just stabs people. Now we've got a man in a Victorian bathing suit wrapping another man in a towel. I don't remember the Victorians doing that, but maybe I'm crazy. This looks like a postcard for the most miserable person on earth. Is that a pig mask? I think so. This is not that. I want the picture of the dragon. I want the dragon. Oh, never mind. I can't have the dragon. And that is a sword swallowing diagram. That's an odd thing to see. Kind of thing you'd see posted on our things cut in half porn or whatever it's called. Okay, right. I don't even know why I'm here. Are you all right, friend? I'm going to take that as a yes. What do we have here then? We have a fish man. Something had a fallout. Woman by a window. Thank you for finally being normal. A flayed person, or possibly just a diagram of somebody's musculature. Goodness, everything around here is really rather odd. Oh, can I get a better look at some of this then? Yes, it looks like a diagram of some form. Lots of letters to indicate different things. And this... The symbols on the hand here remind me of the subtitles that came up when that man was talking, so possibly that's some of their written language. What do we have here? A lady sitting on a chair with the blanket over her, and then a picture of her falling through some form of trapdoor. Does this make any sense to you? Because it don't make no sense to me. Right, what do we have here? We have some baths, which for some reason remind me of a mental institution rather than just like a Roman bathhouse or something. And there seems to be some sort of dragon-headed, winged person that seems to be assaulting some sort of a pantalooned mailman. Lovely. Are there any music? Excellent discussion. Brilliant point you raised there, politician man. Yeah, right. More musculature of the head. Not very exciting or very medical. Much alcohol. So at least there's one thing in this family I can get along with. And there's just a massive hole in the wall. I mean, naturally. Okay. Glad to see I live in such a snazzy place. Mind you, I suppose since I haven't even had asylum allowed to me yet, awarded to me yet, I suppose it only makes sense that I wouldn't be an amazing place. One of my roommates brought some drugs. She told me that the pills would help control her dreams. Become lucid, she said. She wants to manipulate the doctors so they believe her story. At least that was the plan. She's sick now. Dying, maybe. I don't think I've seen her awake in days. That must have been the one that was asleep. My flat is a mess. It's dirty and humid. I barely sleep at night. One of my roommates is going completely nuts, constantly mumbling about the eye controlling his thoughts or whatever. My other roommate just spends his days staring at weird pictures he found in the desert. He says they are memories of all of those who died on the way. I don't know. He thinks they are trapped. They need us here, he said, but they have no use for free men. On the radio, they tell stories about the South sometimes, about the protests, the hunger, the disease. Even for someone who had to flee from the place, it seems so much worse than it really is. Like we are animals. Like we are from hell. I miss it sometimes. You, Eric, I miss my freedom too. Everything here is monitored. My thoughts do not feel like mine own anymore, as if there was a voice in my head ordering me to do what I do. Which probably had a rather annoying English accent, but let's ignore that coincidence. I haven't heard from you since I left. I miss you. It's very sad indeed. Okay, so my home is a total mess. What else is new? Okay, so I need to be on the lookout for more cameras, I suppose, so that I can get myself seen by all of them, so that I can get myself adopted by the church. I have no idea why I want to do that, but I assume it has something to do with my request for asylum. Okay, what's this? Enter work. Oh, I've already got myself a job. That's fantastic. That should help, I assume. Or possibly get me arrested for getting a job before I'm actually allowed to. I don't know. I don't know how these things work. So where do I work? In some sort of industrial plant, by the looks of things. Hello? Hi, friend. I must feed you. You have nothing to offer. Yes, it's all right. We don't need to discuss my lack of success in the dating spheres. There's honestly no need to do that. Have a drink. Okay, I don't know why. Is this the desert they were talking about? You seem to have many graves here, which I've just trodden on. Sorry about that, fellas. Didn't mean to disrespect and all. So there doesn't seem to be any food here. What am I supposed to feed? Enter the mines! Oh, okay. So I can move. I can press right mouse button to concentrate, which makes me move faster. I don't know why I want to do that, because frankly I move so fast it becomes impossible to see what I'm doing. Hi! Activate jackhammer. Great! I don't know what that achieves. I suppose that's my thing? Okay, I've got 3 hearts at the bottom, or I did have 3 hearts at the bottom. Now now I'm running out of hearts. Am I supposed to leave then? Have I activated the thing I needed to? Should I run away now? Should I lose where the entrance has gone? Right, I noticed there's a hospital symbol up there. So presumably I need to achieve certain objectives while I'm here. Activate a number of different jackhammers maybe? But I need to run back there and return my health when it becomes necessary. I'm sorry, what was that? What is this? Take stone. Are the stones the things that I need to feed to my friend? Is that my job? Activate jackhammers and get big stones to feed to weird monsters that seem to dance around in pits of stuff? Okay, I found 2. How many more are there? Whoa. Don't just run off a cliff, mate. I know things is bad, but seriously. Okay. I think there's possibly only 2 then, so can I now leave and go back? So, are the graves the people who died in the mines? Is that the idea? I have no idea. It does remind me slightly of the pit. How they would send people out in this very dangerous area of the town in order to get steel. I feel like I'm doing something similar. Can I feed you now? I don't think I can feed you now. I don't seem to be able to do that. Okay, I'm a bit confused. Okay, I'll go have another quick look to see if there was any more hammers I was supposed to activate. Maybe there was like 1 more or something. Assuming I can't interact with this again. I can still drink from this. I don't get how that helps. But, okay, let me have another quick look, just to make sure I didn't miss anything, and if there's nothing else there, then we'll go away. Oh, there are more. Okay. There we are. I've got a 3rd one now, and the rule of 3 in games tells me that that's enough. I'm going to have a quick look around. I'll just see if there's anything else. No, I seemingly still can't feed you, and I can't see anything else in there to do anything with. So I'm going to assume that I have fully finished my day's work, and I am free to go home and explore the internet that these fine fellas have in their interesting northern city. Sheesh, I know we here in the south constantly make jokes about the north being dark, but I didn't think it was quite this dark. Okay. Right, let me post another letter to my sister, I suppose, talking about my day at work. I work in a factory that seems to provide energy for the lower parts of the city. It's a loud place that smells of sulphur and rot. There's a creature in a tank filled with some kind of acid. The poor thing is obviously in horrible pain, but I'm neither allowed to touch it nor speak to it. They call it the Mother, and I don't know why. My roommate says we will end up in one of those graves planted along the factory. I hope he's wrong. In order to run faster in the mines, I have to drink some kind of bitter liquid. They call it speeder. Then every time I concentrate, I'm able to run. And I mean run, like really, really fast. It hurts my head and it burns every muscle, as if I'm going to explode. My flatmate is right. These people don't care about us. We're just tools to them, a soulless workforce. The mines are burning hot. It's impossible to stay in there for more than a few seconds. I constantly have to go back to the healing bay, which is at the entrance of the mines. My job is absurd. Basically, I have to activate 3 big jackhammers, collect the stones behind the machines. I have no idea what the stones are. I think they are some kind of food, but sometimes they look more like eggs. Okay, do I need to activate all 3 of them in the same run? Is that it? It like when I leave and I come back, does that like reset the process? That's a potential possibility. But alright, since there are definitely only 3, I will try getting all 3 in one go, just to explain that. And it's a convenient coincidence that on my way back in the second time, I still took a drink from that that strange speeder stuff it was talking about, because it seems that's the thing which actually allows me to sprint. But anyway, let me see if getting all 3 of them in one run helps.
You're a good worker, thank you very much. I shall put that on my TV immediately.
Okay, so as it transpires, yes, indeed, you are supposed to get all 3 in one go. Did it sound like this before? Because I'd be willing to put money on the fact that it didn't sound like this the last time I was here. Okay, but I've got all 3 now, which should mean I'm able to feed the mother. It might not be in pain, it might just be bathing. Ah, the adulation of the fictional. That which I strive for constantly. Is it getting darker in here? I don't like this. Okay, so I got some sort of blood-stained letter. I don't know how that helps. Am I supposed to post that, or am I supposed to take that somewhere? Like, maybe give it to a roommate or something? Maybe one of my roommates can make use of it? You have nothing to say. I shall shut up then. Not really. I never shut up, as you well know, but never mind. Right. Okay, let me go back into my house and see if any of my friends would like to read this piece of paper. Okay, well I can't find anything new in there that I can interact with, but it does suddenly strike me that the letter was talking about how the factory provides power for a different part of the city. Enter elevator, so maybe now I can access a new part of the city? Funky. Very, very, very funky. Oh, gosh. Are we done? Oh, here we are. Use elevator. Here we are. I would like to go to level 2, please. Oh, good. My dinner's ready. Goodness, I didn't realise this was going to be this long. I thought it was actually going to be a lot shorter than this, but alright, I'm not complaining. Okay, so I've reached level 2. Hello? Is there anyone here? Not even sure if these things are windows, or if they're just bits of texturing. Okay. So presumably then I need to go around all the different levels and find all the different cameras in order to get seen by them. Okay. Hello? Smile for the camera. Smile for Big Brother. I might link that in the description actually for the fun of it. Oh goody, there's more letterboxes here. The city is so empty. I mean, you can see buildings and hear cars, and obviously millions of people live here, but you almost never see anyone in the streets. I've never seen a child, not a single one. Can you imagine it here? Like, everyone is dead or old. I think that's just like a retirement town, isn't it? I hear they have many of them in Florida. Right, what's this? What's that? Okay, it's just a bit of a funny colour. Oh, police station. I'd like to go and report a crime. This isn't the place you go to report crimes. This is the place you go to have crimes committed to you. Kitty aunt. This is not a police station. This is like a supervillain's lair. Can you help me? I don't know what that means. What? Oh, yes. Hello. Wait. What? Oh. I'm waiting for my turn. Are those like longitudinal, latitudinal coordinates? You know what I meant. Coordinates. Pass the test. What am I looking at? Okay, let's take each of these in turn. Okay, so there's a man in suspenders who hasn't quite grasped the concept of waving. A small child who seems most befuddled by something or other. Can't say I entirely blame him. It's a spooky eyeball. Anything else? More medical diagrams. Oh, hello. You seem perfectly ordinary among this sea of insanity. What do we have here? Somebody else who doesn't know quite how to wave. Some nice old cars. People in hats. More medical stuff. Another child. I find it odd that... Recognise. Don't recognise. I find it odd that... It mentioned there was a lack of children, and now there's lots of images of children. I'm also noticing a certain pattern, perhaps. Like, some of this seems like normal and happy and like cheerful. Like, where do those kids go? There's here, right? I'm gonna guess it doesn't want me to recognise these. I don't recognise the kids, no. I don't recognise the happy stuff. I do recognise the weird, freaky, wild stuff. I'm gonna guess that's the idea. Yeah, like medical diagrams. I have no idea what this is. No, this is too happy. This is too colourful. This is about, like, music and stuff. No. Yes. No, you're a child. I don't recognise you. I'm gonna try and sort of blend in with how everybody else is acting. People. Feet. Bums. I have no idea what any of this is. I'm going to come back to that one in a minute. Right, more children. No. Definitely don't recognise the children. Don't recognise the people being happy. I've been here so long the music is cut out. This is extremely awkward. It's just some people walking around. These don't really fit into either one. Oh, doggy. Nice doggy. I'm going to assume no, because it seems too happy. It doesn't even seem happy, but this man seems to be doing what he's told to do. I'm guessing, because I can't possibly imagine anybody would move their arms around like that unless they were told to do it specifically, so, you're guilty! Oh dear. What? Right. I don't think I did that correctly. I think I did that badly. Yes. Right, okay. So, let me, I'm guessing then perhaps you spend the rest of the game trying to figure out the correct stuff as to whether you recognised it or not. Maybe I was on sort of slightly the right path, but I screwed up a couple of them. I don't know. This is weird. This is very, 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 very weird indeed. Right, okay. Good deal, at least all that loud music has gone now. Okay, I think I got another letter. Maybe that'll give me another clue. In the corridor from the police station, there is this poor old guy who comes every day. I don't know what he does there, but he seems sad. Today he told me all the people on the screens are terrorists, except for the kids. He says I should recognise only the kids. I made completely the wrong error. Right, I asked him who the kids are, and he just said, when the world was young, we were all dying of thirst. What did I do? I hid, like we all hid, when darkness is at our doorstep. To prove that I'm not a terrorist, I have to watch the videos of the people. They all look unreal, slightly faded away, like a dream from the past. The police say... the police want me to say which person I recognise. I've never seen any of them. Who are they? Are they dead? It looks like they've been experimented on, like someone did horrible things to them. Sometimes I fear that I'm looking at ghosts, that I will end up on the screen as well. Okay, so that helps explain a lot more. Okay, let me try again, and this time I'll do the reverse of what I did, and I'll only recognise the kids, and I won't recognise anything else. Okay. Give my voice a chance to rest. I'm sorry, what? Are you the police sergeant? Is that what you are? Kitty? I know people make jokes about policemen, you know, eating donuts all the time. I never thought they'd literally turn into an amorphous blob of dough. Right. Good job. Everyone's very proud of me. Yeah, sorry, I'll leave you in peace now. Thanks, friend. I don't know where you've gone, but thanks. Thanks for explaining how things work. I appreciate that. I trust that person now. Wonderful. So, I would just like to point out the fact they didn't say you're innocent. They just let me leave, which I suppose is a step in the right direction. Okay. The officer at the police station is an enormously fat woman who speaks with a weird accent. Well, that's the north for you. She doesn't like me. She says people like us can't be trusted. The natives seem to think that everyone from the south is a terrorist. But I saw what they do in the desert. Who are they to judge? Anyway, I think I spent many hours waiting in line and filling out forms. Believe it or not, some days I miss the desert. Okay, I'll be honest, I'm not convinced that achieved anything, but I suppose it was the thing that needed doing and now it's been done. Okay, let's have a look down here. And then after this, presumably we'll go up to level 3. This is very bright. Reminds me of like an LED panel. A thing I'm not professional enough to have. Is this shiny floor incorporated? Enter the immigration office. Oh, that thing I was supposed to have been doing like for the last hour and I haven't been doing because I'm stupid. Okay. Why would you do that? Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. I thought I was going into a loading screen, but no. Okay, so I clicked on the door, and the door went black, and then nothing happened. Does that mean I'm not allowed into the immigration office? Do I have to wait until I've done everything? Do I have to, like, pass the police test, like a background check, get seen by all the cameras for the selfie challenge, and convert to the proper religion? Is that the idea? The city is so empty. I mean, you see... Oh, hang on a minute. Haven't we already read this? Why are you giving me the same letter twice? We're going to confuse my sister now. Confusing myself, even. Right, let me go back to the elevator. And, go to the 3rd floor. I'm not convinced. I like the 3rd floor. Right. Friend. How are you? I can't seem to talk to you, but at least I can't do anything worse than talk to you. Okay, going this way, I suppose. See the doctors. Oh, I have to pass like a medical exam. Friends, take the pill or exit. I'm not. I think I've already taken a pill. All right, fall asleep. Oh, sorry, you meant in the game. Ah, my mistake. My mistake. Ow. That actually rather hurt. Oh, I think I can, like, move my camera around while I'm doing this. I don't seem to have any other controls, though. What am I looking at? Ow, my brain. Now I'm falling in slow motion down the Empire State Building, I suppose. Okay, none of the keyboard buttons seem to do anything, so I suppose I'm just supposed to sit here and wait to be impaled upon the pavement. Okay. Wake up! I already am. I'm already most awake, didn't you see? I threw myself onto the back of my chair and hurt my neck quite badly in the process. I do hope we're going to get some sort of explanation at the end of this, because if not, I'm going to be scratching my head about this for days. Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see this is the situation we're still in. I suppose I'd better go. And now I'm back up here again. Ah, good. Another camera. Does that mean I've been seen by all the cameras? Does that mean I can go and convert to the religion now? I'm going to assume so. Okay, let me go back to the church, see if I can convert to the religion, and then I should be done. I think I should have done everything by that point. That's not the religion place. That's the sleep place. Phil, you twit. Get the out. Welcome, child. Thank you. It's nice to be welcomed. Oh, gosh. It's alright, yeah. You can stop welcoming me now. I've had more than enough of it. Thank you very much. Hooray, I am a fully fledged religious not terrorist person. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Any more letters to post? Post the letters. I've told the doctors why I had to leave the South, the insults, the beatings, the threats. I told them everything. I'm not sure, but I think they are supposed to determine if my story is real. They gave me pills that make me fall asleep. I don't know what happens then. I think they watch my dreams. Isn't that what you were talking about your housemate was doing? Your roommate? They were given pills that had something to do with their dreams being watched. Okay, right. I think that's everything. I suppose we'll go back to the immigration office now. Ah, I have been allowed in now, so I think I've passed all of the necessary checks, and I can... Sheesh. Immigration's department's interior design budget has really gone through the roof these last few years, hasn't it? Up the stairs, I suppose. At least then I won't have wet socks. Which door do I go through? Door number 3. This one, I suppose. This one, I suppose. This one, I suppose. Do I have to, like, go into different offices and talk to different people about different stuff? Give document. Good. Good. Is that what these, like, bloodstained documents I've been receiving are? Are they, like, proof of me having, like, a certificate? Proving that I've passed the police test and taken the pills and done all the rest of it? This door is closed. Oh dear. Can I... Yeah, it squeals and screams. Okay, I suppose I'll give you this document as well. There we go. They look different to me. They've got like different shaped heads. I don't know why. I don't know why everyone looks so weird. Giddy, I think the agricultural department's budget could do with being a little higher. Right. Can I fall off here? What? What? Oh, do I not have this document? But how? I thought I'd done everything. Oh, gosh. I'm so confused. Okay, now I'm really confused. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I don't know what additional tasks I'm supposed to undertake. I thought I'd done everything, and that's why I was being allowed into the immigration office, but it seems like one of the doors is closed, and one of the doors has requires a document, which I don't have. Okay, I thought there might be possibly more to the city, but it doesn't look like there is. Okay, let me have a quick look around, see if I've missed anything obvious, and if not, I'll panic. Does strike me I got some more letters. They might explain things that worked in the factory. I think I finally understood what the immigration office wants from me. Basically, I have to get 3 documents. In room 1, they want a certificate that I am able to work. In room 2, they want proof I was persecuted by the South. And in room 3, I must provide testimony from the police as not a terrorist. Okay, so I was right. Which one have I not done then? Because I thought I'd done all 3 of those things. The immigration office is a strange place. There is a dead tree that smells like gasoline, and the ground is covered with something that looks like water but isn't. The whole building is more like a ruin than anything else. The natives call it the temple. Nobody there speaks to me. Nobody even acknowledges my presence. Am I really here? Sometimes I feel like I never made it out of the desert. Is this what purgatory looks like? People call that the temple after all. I know that I should be thrilled to be here to have made it, but I'm not. My body still feels like it's covered by the whole desert, and my mind just feels numbed. This place is not how I dreamt it would be, or how we pictured it. Remember when we used to spread Spend entire nights imagining our life in the big city. Remember all the crazy places we thought we would see, the people we would meet, and the lovers we would have. I'm glad to see that your priorities are so in order. Well, it's not like that. Okay, so what part did I screw up then? Maybe it was the police test. I don't know. I'll go back through and I'll see if I can possibly redo any of the things. See if I can make any more sense out of it. Okay, well I can't take the police test again. The place is reset a little bit, in the sense that that man is there again, but I can't talk to anyone and I can't retake the police test. I'm going to assume that I did that correctly. And it seems most likely that the thing I would have screwed up would have been going to the doctors, so maybe if I try that again, maybe it will work, because that did give me the option of taking the pills again. So let me try going back up to the 3rd floor. Okay, this is different. This is a different colour. It's the same process, but it's a different colour. Okay, I went through the previous process again, and it didn't work. So I went back down to the apartment. And I took some more of the pills that were by my sleeping roommate, when she was talking about those pills. And now things have changed. Okay, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. Hello? Love. I shall love this person. Yes. Oh, no, I don't think I did it right. Just please tell me I don't have to go back and get the pills again. No, I don't. Okay, good. I am so confused. Okay, so there must be something I need to do in this second bit of the world that will convince the doctors that I was persecuted. Right. Sheesh. I noticed there's a blue person down there. Everyone else is pink. That's blue. I mean, that's different. Maybe if I interact with the blue person, maybe if I love the blue person, things will be different. Oh, gosh. Oh, don't tell me I've got myself stuck. Please tell me I'm not stuck. No, I think it's fine. What if I try loving this person? Will that get me in trouble? Right, I have no idea why that was the thing that required to prove that I've been persecuted and punished. Oh. Were you always here? I have the distinct impression that you weren't. Anyway, not level 1, I wanted level 2. Sorry. I'm being dumb. Level 2. Okay, we've got the document now that we needed from the doctors, which means we can go to the immigration office, we can get asylum, and we can finally figure out why under the sun we bothered. Like, seriously, who would want to live here? In this dark, damp, decrepit place. It's just miserable. Okay, I have the certificate from the doctors to prove that I was punished. Okie dokie. Does that now mean that door number 4 is now open? Because I gave documents in rooms 1, 2, and 3, so presumably now room number 4 is open. And I notice the light has come on, implying that something has changed, so let me nearly fall off this platform and make a complete idiot of myself. Acceptance. Okay, what's with all the boxes? Who's been leaving their Amazon packages hanging around? Oh, congratulations, you made it. Oh, these aren't boxes, these are post boxes, aren't they? Yes, for posting the letters in. What? You made it, Asylum? Yes. From now on, you work for us. We need you. Hooray. So am I now going to turn into one of the amorphous blobs? People? Like the police sergeant? I hope not. I wouldn't want to lose this absolutely gorgeous face now, would I? Stop staring at me. Typity. Splat. Oh gosh, what am I doing wrong? Oh, by the way, we've had to seize your letters. It was a matter of I clicked on that too soon and didn't read it. Okay, I think I need to click on all of the post boxes. We needed to know what you were doing. What? You were very sweet, though. Couldn't you have just looked at me through all the cameras you were watching? Don't worry, we wrote to your sister. Oh, how kind of her. What on earth did you say I did a thing? We'll let her know that you're alright. Oh, how very, very spiffingly gentlemanly of you. I'm sure you'll be reunited soon. You're a free man now. Right mouse button to feel the irony. Hooray? I do like a nice, lengthy, girthy experience. Absolutely I do. In a game, it's just sometimes it can develop a sort of sense of fatigue in you, where you've just been presented with so much weird stuff and given absolutely no answers throughout the period of 45 minutes that by the end of it you just want some answers. And at this point I just want a cup of cocoa and a chocolate, a chicken nugget. I guess I have a chocolate nugget then. It still sounds very nice though. Dear sister, I arrived in the city a month ago. I know I promised to write sooner. I wanted to, I tried, but I had so much to do here, so much to learn. It's a very nice place. It's hard to get used to at first. Anyway, I finally got asylum and I have a job, a little flat. Things are starting to look up. What about you and Eric? You should join me. They need people here. You would find work easily and everything is so much better than in the south. I know what they say about the city and crossing the desert. It's true the desert is hard, but everything gets better. Believe me, everything is fine. Once you've left those terrible landscapes of fire behind. Ah, so I needed to lie to my sister to get her to take the same journey I did. To convert her and send her down the same path. Wonderful. Wow. I assume that is the end of it. Yes, indeed. Okay. Okay, so I got, as much as I haven't read 1886 or 1986 or whatever the book is called, I do get a very severe Orwellian vibe off of this, and it's very nice. It builds it up quite effectively. It has an interesting sort of freaky story. Do really wish games would stop doing that, but never mind. Yeah, it builds it up nicely. It has a nice story. The environment is pretty monotone, but that is kind of required for the game itself. It does leave a few questions unanswered, but for the most part, it does its job very nicely, and I very much enjoyed that. So that was very freaky, but very enjoyable. So I hope you enjoyed it as well. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.